Hello, I'm Ivan Diana and I am a technical product manager for La Repubblica and magazines in JDaily. JDaily is one of the leading Italian publisher for print and newspaper, print and magazines, online news websites, and we also have three very important national radio stations. We challenge high students asking how we can improve our application for La Repubblica, how can increase the level of customization and adapting to the needs of our user. In the same time, improve the user experience for retargeting our customer base to young students and young people, maybe about 20 to 25 years old, and try to innovate the way to deliver our news. In our first time, we would apply this new mobile application to our main brand, La Repubblica, but in long-term way, we could apply with some customization to all our brands about news. Thanks. Bye.
Over 72% of young people do not read newspapers. Does it mean that only 1/4 of them reads news? Actually, no. In fact, we can see that while the use of traditional newspapers is constantly decreasing, new means of information are rising in popularity. Television and social media are the most used tools by the younger generation to acquire daily news. Social media, in particular, are leading to the definition of pill of news, because they're fast, they're quick, they're customized and directly relevant to the reader. But on the other hand, they are not trustworthy, and sometimes also the quality is not that high. With respect to customized means, the younger generation feel a lower value in the traditional way of delivering information. We need to find a driving product for them. That's the challenge we were given by JD, one of the leading publishing groups in Italy. What could happen if we start merging the traditionally high-quality newspaper with the strong impact of social media? We thought and designed an application, JDaily, to deliver customized content in an easy way, keeping in mind a sublime quality. The user is able to choose upon different formats to receive the content. You can either read it as a text, listen to a podcast, or watch it through a video. You can decide the amount of time you want to spend, and the content will adapt accordingly, changing directly the length and the number of articles or podcasts. Let's see it in action. When you open JDaily, you can sign up or log in and choose one or more topics of your interest to be included in your bills. All your preferences are stored and can be updated any time in the future. The algorithm will also learn what you like based on your activities and choose the articles accordingly. Then you can decide the format: text article, podcast, video or infographic. Daily, weekly, you can decide whether and when to schedule the bill. We will store this information and send you notification only when you want to receive it. You will be asked then, how long do you want your news bill to be? Now, our algorithms can select the right articles, autonomously summarize them to make them fit in the time you have, and finally convert them into speech so you can listen to them. From the top bar, you can create a new bill, or you can access the one already created for you at any time. Tapping on your bill will open the player, where the progressive bar lets you know exactly what is the article that is podcasting. Buttons allow to skip to the next or previous article. If you want to deepen some topics, you can read a quick summary by pressing on the side button, or even jump to the full article by tapping on the title. So, JDaily is the definitive app to access all the content you need during the time you have, the way you want it. In our MVP, the process is organized in a pipeline of different actions applied to the content. First of all, the content is taken from the official website of La Repubblica. This process is continuous in order to always deal with the most updated articles. Each article is then analyzed by algorithms in order to extract the overall meaning and find the best sentences which can summarize it. When a user asks for a podcast, a selection of relevant summaries are sent to a dedicated AWS service, which turns them into a podcast, and once everything is ready, the contents are merged and delivered to the user. In order to meet all the requirements without upsetting the current structure of press companies, we must be able to arbitrarily transform the content without compromising the quality. Following the traditional workflow, we primarily focused on the summarization of the text for variable length using natural language algorithms. The podcasts instead are automatically created by text-to-speech synthesizer, leaving no need for an extra dedicated service. The profilization of the user is computed by backend algorithms. User feeds can dynamically change thanks to their interaction with the application, but also editorial choices made by journalists will remain a key influencing factor. Our next step will regard, of course, the integration of the missing formats, infographic and videos, while constantly improving the current algorithms, introducing neural network for the summarization and the vocal synthesis. We have planned to introduce new features for the user too, such as the gamification for an extensive knowledge. In conclusion, JDaily helps news agencies to gear up for the delivery of customized digital content. Traditional news are automatically transformed into new formats, such as videos or podcasts, and final user can choose without compromising on quality. I'm Riccardo from JDaily Group, and this is the team that made everything possible. If you're interested in the project or want to join our test program, drop us a line or follow us on social media. Thanks for your time.